Oh, let's do it. Hey. Great morning, great morning, great morning, great people. Welcome to this morning's message, y'all. Welcome to this morning's message. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling good. Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday, happy December, happy new month. Y'all, I know I had said, first of all, don't be judging me, okay? Don't be judging me now. I know I had said I was gonna be on here in the evening time, but can I just told y'all that yesterday was a day of new beginnings, okay? Yesterday was a day of new beginnings, and so I ain't even finna hold y'all. Your girl trying to get off after working 12 hours and go live, that wasn't resonating in my spirituals. So try to switch my schedule up a little bit this morning. Got up a few minutes, like 15 minutes earlier, and been to the gym. I just got back from the gym. So, cause yes, I told y'all I was recommitting to the gym. And so I did get up yesterday and go to the gym, and I got up this morning and went to the gym as well. And I was like, man, I just got to figure it out. Good morning, hun bun. Good morning. I was just like, I got to figure it out, y'all. I got to figure it out. And I want to make sure that I'm doing this work that the Lord has given me to do. And so, let's do it. Let's get to it, y'all. I ain't going to be able to do it. Child, I was so tired yesterday. First of all, after getting up and going to the gym, and then having to go to work, baby, that ain't what it's, that you was right. That is not where it's at. Y'all had meant it. And y'all spirituals, Spirit and them tried to told me, y'all, they were like, you gonna probably end up going live in the morning anyway. And I say, well, you know what? We finna let's do it, cause baby, when I tell y'all I was in the bed yesterday, but we here this morning. We talked about recommitting last week, and so this is that recommitment. And sometimes you got to get that extra little push. You got to just figure it out. And so we're going to see how this works out, to where I come on here and still give the message in the morning after I leave the gym, because I just left the gym. So let's do it. Let's get to it, y'all. We're not going to be here for a long time. You know what to do, Booski, come in, like the live, share the love. Drop something in the chat that you're grateful for. Let's get in the flow of abundance, and let's get into the message that the Lord gave me. This was back on the 30th that I actually received this. I really didn't do a whole lot yesterday, y'all, because like I said, I was tired. As you're starting these new cycles, and picking up new things, and just trying to get yourself acclimated, give yourself grace, okay? Give yourself grace as you are learning as well. But let's go ahead and get into the message that the Lord gave me the other day. It started off with the number 2222. And we do have scripture in regards to that. The Lord did send me to scripture on that, which is kind of the same scripture that he gives me anytime he gives me the number 2222, which is Isaiah 22:22, was kind of how all of this came about. And so I heard the number 2222, and I was like, okay, I'm probably going to see this today. And sure enough, y'all, I did. Later on that evening, that night, I actually saw 2222. So this is what the Lord has said, and then we'll pull a couple cards to clarity this as well. So first things first, God is about to position you in such a way that no one will be able to uproot or destroy what he is doing in your life. Whatever it is, it's like being rooted and grounded, right? In your decisions, in how you're going to show up, in what the Lord is calling you to do. And the way that this came through for me is just this, y'all. Like, at first it was like I was telling myself that I couldn't, like, how am I going to go to the gym, go live, go to work, and do all the things? And so, good morning, Cynthia. Good morning. Yes, thanking God in advance for all of our blessings, right? And so sometimes it just takes a little bit of tweaking and a little bit of adjustment in order to do the thing and be positioned where God is positioning you. And what he's getting ready to do in your life now, there's no one that's going to be able to change it. Can't nobody stop it. I don't care how much the enemy try to come up against you. When God says he wants a thing, he's going to have a thing. So many of you, you're being positioned in such a way that there's nothing that's going to be able to make these changes in your life, okay? Good morning, Mona. Good morning, Dixie. So that's the first thing that the Lord said. So Next, many of you, whatever your gift, your talent, your skill, your ability is, you are becoming an authority in this, okay? So the Lord was just talking to me because I was talking to him about the message, one of the messages that I did the other day. I think it was, when was that, y'all? Friday? Yeah, I think it was Friday. I did a message and it was just like going with the flow. There wasn't anything specific. The Lord just had me going with the flow. And I was like, well, Lord, why was it that kind of message? As I went back and watched it, I was like, why was it that kind of message? Like, why? And he was like, it's almost like the Lord, come on, God, it's almost like the Lord getting ready to prove a point in your life. And I was like, well, Lord, we don't really need that validation from anyone else. And he was just like, no, because I'm getting ready to make you an authority. And so for many of you, he's making you an authority in some way. Now, I don't know who this is for. I am not familiar with this person, but the Lord showed me something. So some of you, this may resonate for you. I do not really know who this is, but he gave me the name Sylvia Brown. Okay. Sylvia Brown. Some of you may know who that is. I don't really know who she is, but the Lord gave me the name Sylvia Brown. So some of you, that may be someone that you study, that may be someone that you know. I don't know. Again, y'all, I wrote this on the 30th. Okay. Mona said I met her. So that may be something significant for you. Okay. But I was like, who is that? Child, I don't have a clue. Okay. But that may be significant for some of you. Okay. Next, a day of rest. So y'all, this weekend, for the first time since the beginning of the month of November, I was actually off for 2 days. And Saturday, I didn't do anything. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't do anything. I was just at home. And so the Lord was talking to me about the importance of rest. And that led into the next part of the message. So as the Lord has blessed me with a place to stay now, and many of the things that I received were gifts from people that blessed me to help me kind of furnish my house and, just different things that I needed. The other side of that is I'm going to work. Okay. So I have been at work almost nonstop. I think I was off four days in the month of November. And so on Saturday, as I was just chilling and kind of had some time, just like downtime, the Lord was talking to me about the importance of rest. And so many of you, it's going to be imperative that you have those rest days. And then the conviction he put in my spirituals, which I'm finna put in y'all spirituals, is to remember that God is your source, not your job, not other people. God is your source. And he said he will make enough more than enough. Okay. He will make enough more than enough. And so I understood it then, because he was like, it's cool. You was doing all the working, because I was buying things and needed things and trying to get myself reestablished. He was like, but remember that I'm your source. So some of you, this is a gentle reminder, okay, that God is your source, okay? And even when you think that it's not enough, he will make it more than enough, okay? So remember that your rest is just as important as your work, because you can't do your work effectively if you're not taking the time to rest. As a result of that, my job that I have now gave me a position, y'all, where I'm Monday through Friday, no weekends, no holidays. Now, sure enough, I worked on Thanksgiving, but I also had to, I took this weekend off. And as a result of me resting this weekend, I said, oh, baby, let me take these weekends to make sure that I'm resetting my energy, recharging, and getting the necessary rest that I needed. My body feels better. You will feel so much better. So some of you definitely need some downtime. And when I say downtime, y'all, when I tell y'all I put my phone on D&D on Friday and didn't turn it back on until Sunday. Like, I was so serious about the rest that I needed. I kind of forgot. I really did, didn't I? I kind of forgot to turn my phone back on, because it was so peaceful and there was so, like, no notifications, just nothing. Of course, if my children needed to reach me, then they could. But I was like, I ghosted, right? So some of you need one of those days where it's just you and you by yourself. So just know that yes, we have to work, but remember that God is our source and he will do more than we can ask or think, right? So he will always provide more than enough, and he will make everything what you have more than enough to make do. Okay. Next, the other day I ended up getting the Emperor and the Empress. Okay, it was like the Emperor was the card that I pulled, and then the Empress was at the bottom of the deck. So the Lord started talking to me about partnerships. Okay, partnerships. Now, this could be in a multitude of ways, but this is also about balance as well. So many of you have new partnerships. Some of you may have like someone, an authority figure, a new mentor, someone that's going to come in and help you and assist you in some way to create abundance. Come on, God, to create abundance. To help you to get something off the ground, or collaborations, because the Lord has been talking about collaborations. So some of you, there may be some help that the Lord is getting ready to send your way. Which I mean authenticated. And that okay, thank y'all. That also speaks to the message from the other day. It's almost like someone kind of sizing you up and making sure that, you know what I'm saying, you're the truth before they come in to kind of, and that you're, basically on the up and up. You have good character, you have integrity, things like that. Because whoever this person is, this is like a power player. And we talked about this the other day. Now, this is not everybody's message. Only you know what you're working on. But this is the Lord has been speaking to me about partnerships. Now, some of you, this is also him preparing you for a specific partnership or a specific person. He didn't give a lot on the relationship. Like if this is your person, kingdom spouse, this could be the yin to your yang, okay? But he was talking about partnerships that are coming in. So just remember to stay rooted and grounded in your faith, in your beliefs, in your abilities and your ability to be successful. Don't think that you need someone else to help to create your success. This is part of, come on, God, this is part of why the partnerships won't come in until a certain time, because you have to know who you are first. And so you knowing who you are is going to be a catalyst, thank y'all, a catalyst for these partnerships to start coming in and moving towards you, okay? Next. An impossible door is about to open. And this is where the Lord was talking to me about the number 2222. Thank you so much for the follow, dearest one. Y'all like the live, share, love. An impossible door is about to open. So the number 2222 means to flow. It means a pouring rain. It means water, life, and lifetime. And so the Lord started talking to me about there's some avenue that you've tried to go down. There's something that you tried to do, something you've tried to accomplish, and it just almost felt like it was impossible to do. But the Lord is getting ready to open a door, and he needs you to be standing at the door and ready to step through it when this door opens for you. This has something to do with intentions that you could have set around. And y'all know I don't do timing, right? But this is what the Lord gave me. So I'm just tell you what the Spirit loved. He gave me March 21st, 2024. March 21st, 2024. So if you journal, there may be some seed or some intention, something that you set around March the 21st of last year that may be starting to come to fruition for you. And it's something that you've also been praying about, because he's been giving me just over and over and over, y'all. Mark 11 and 24, which of course speaks to you believing that you have, it's prayer, right? Believing that you have the things that you prayed for. So some seed that you have planted, and it could have been around that time. So you can go back and look, check for yourself. Something around March 21st of 2024 is getting ready to start. It's like you starting to see the fruit. Come on, fruit. You starting to see the fruit from that. But this is also something that for some of you, you've been pouring. Come on, God, that you've been pouring into. Good morning, Ramada. Good morning. That you've been pouring into. You've been watering. It's like the abundance that's going to come. Good morning, KFK. Good morning, fam. So just know that there's something. Go back to March the 21st. I would have to dig my journals out. and figure out. I didn't see if this was for me because I don't be trying. If I feel like it's for me, then I look it up, but I didn't look it up. So that may be importante for some of y'all. Let's do it. Let's get to it, y'all. So let's get some clarity cards and see what else is going on. I feel like I want to use the Kipper deck this morning and see. Let me just say this for some of y'all. So y'all, I went to the gym for the first time yesterday, and I have not been to the gym since May, right? And in May, of course, I was still homeless. I was still living in my car at that time. And then in May, my car broke down, right? And so it's been like this last 6 months where the Lord has literally taken me from the pit to the palace. And for some of you, the Lord is it's almost like, how do I explain that, y'all? Everything that you went through, you're getting ready to see why it was necessary. So went to the gym yesterday for the first time, and I thought I was going to be triggered when I went into the gym because for me, it was very traumatizing, right? Because for the last 2.5 years up until May, I was going to the gym because I had to go. That was how I was taking showers. And so when I went in the gym yesterday, it was this moment where I was just like, man, I'm here because I want to be and not because I have to be. And it was me leaving the gym and coming home and taking a shower, getting ready for work. And I just had this whole moment where it's just like, man, God will really do it in your life. Drop it in the chat. God will do it. Like God will really turn your whole life around. And what feels like it took forever for those changes to happen, you'll just look up and all of a sudden your life is completely different. And so I had that moment yesterday where I was just like, man, I'm not here because I have to, shower or anything. I came home and I got in the shower and I was just like, man, look at God, right? So God will do it. He will change your life. And for many of you, your life is not going to look the same next year. Like I was thinking about how I spent New Year's last year. I was in San Diego, of course, but I was, I think I went and watched the fireworks by the beach or something. Like it was something until I was just like, man, it's such a difference. So just for whoever this part of the message is for, in a year, God will completely change your life and you will start to receive those things that seemed like it was impossible. Those things that you were praying, like, Lord, please take me out of this. Please change this for me. So let's get to it. Look, I'm going to say, because if that was too many, we wouldn't finna keep them. Here we go. We have adjudication that is coming in first. Judgment. Didn't I say something about partnership? Look at these folks up here. I don't know if they're getting divorced. I don't know what's happening. For child, look, partnership. So for some of you, there may be a separation. The Lord's been talking to me about having to separate you from some people. Okay, some things. There are people that cannot go into this next season with you. Now look, this ain't for everybody, but it's for somebody, right? We're not just talking about these counterfeits in these kingdoms, baby. These counterfeits in these kingdoms. Now these two came out together. This is number 30 and number 1. So for some of you within, like there may be some legal separation, some legal divide. There's some, whether this is male or female. I know they say male, but male or female, this could be like some of you, the Lord separating you from someone, not stealing energy. Child, I'm so sick of these folks. Some of you, there's somebody that has been, because I'm going to say what I'm going to say, draining you, okay? Some kind of relationship that is draining you. And so the Lord is this is like giving judgment, okay? This is giving judgment. So just know that for some of y'all, if this is relationship, and I didn't know this was where we was going today, but whatever. Some of you, this is a dissolution. Come on, dissolution of old partnerships to make room for new partnerships, okay? This is a separation that needs to happen in order for, this is that person. I told y'all, some of y'all, this is a mentor. This is someone that's coming in to assist. Didn't I say an authority figure? Come on, God. An authority figure, someone in a powerful position, a power player. Come on, y'all. A power player. Told y'all, the Lord is trying to prepare you, but he needs you to know who you are before this person can come in. Because otherwise it's like, you need to know your identity, especially your identity in Christ. But this is like you knowing and standing on who you are so that you can't be easily influenced or persuaded, for whoever this is. Let's clarity this and see what this is about. And for others of y'all, this is like a person that you may be separating from, a partnership, a job, however you want to look at this, this dissolution that has to happen in order for you to move forward. All I do it. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law. This is Galatians 5:22 and 23. So for some of you, this is like something in your, come on, God, if something in your spirituals, it's because it feels like whatever this is over here, it's like something it's like somebody's spirit unsettled, right? Somebody's spirit unsettled. Some of you, come on, God, this is how you're going to know how you need to separate from someone. Your spirit is going to be unsettled. You're not going to be able to rest. You're not going to feel like, if you have known the peace of the Lord, right? If you know that peace that transcends understanding, most of the times we think of it in reference to when we have chaos going on. But for some of you, this is like, you have known peace. Come on, Spirit, you have known peace. Y'all, can y'all hear those cats? Y'all, there are cats fighting on the roof, in the trees. Y'all can hear them. Baby, what is that? Lord, fix it, Jesus. Child, that honey, who, come on, you better fight in the spirit. Some of y'all, y'all, I thought I was tripping. Y'all see me looking in my house like they was inside. Don't be judging me. I can see my utility room. I'm looking in the house like the 101. Child, go up there and help them 101s. What they up there fighting? The possum, child? I seen a big old possum out there the other day. Anyway, I'm back. Oh yeah, I'm back. Child, that 101 was good. He was up there getting what? Go help him. He might need some help, y'all. Go help the 101. Don't leave him up there to fight by himself. Come on, you ain't never fighting by yourself. Anyway, I'm back. Child, that hunter was up there. He was up there fighting for him life. Come on, fight in the spirit. So for some of you, look, that took me to a whole nother message. Some of you, your spirit is disturbed, okay? This is how you gonna know who ain't good for you, because your spirituals are not gonna be resonating with this person, with this energy. It's like, and you're not gonna have that peace, right? So that knowing that's what is going to help you know, like, look, this ain't for me because it ain't resonating. It ain't giving me peace in my spirit. So this is how the Lord will begin to show you, because I have had moments, y'all. I have had moments around people. I'm looking down and I see the sun card. Thank you, Lord. I'm going to go and pull it because I can see it. It's like I have had moments where I just couldn't, like, I don't care what it was, y'all. My spirit was not at rest. I was like, my spirit is disturbed. My spirit is disturbed. So for some of you, this is what come on, God, what the Lord is trying to teach you. Good morning, Pam. Good morning. He's teaching you to pay attention to what your spirit is telling you. And if you don't have peace in a thing, then that thing is not from God, because he's going to keep triggering your spirit to let you know, like, look, this just ain't for me. This is not resonating with me. Like, you're not going to feel that rest that you have known when you rest in the Lord, man. I can't explain this. This is just something for some of you, or maybe this is something new. It's like you just feeling uneasy. You just feeling like, man, you don't feel settled. I just heard the word safe. So for some of you, this is like the Lord will remove you from someone who is unsafe, child. So just be mindful of that. It's like this uneasiness and you can't shake it no matter what you do. So for some of you, the Lord is highlighting that, because that is how you're going to learn how to start separating yourself away from people, places, and things that make your spirit be at unrest, right? Your identity. Didn't I say, was I just talking about that? That's why y'all pointed that card out, huh? Come on, the sun, we receive it, Jesus, we love you. Okay, the sun sign, add Leo energy, but this speaks to your identity, right? So we just talked about that with this main male. Whoever, you knowing who you are before the Lord sends in these people, these relationships, these connections. Like, you have to know your identity. Come on, Lord. This represents your ego and motivations, your overall role in life, your core personality, your sense of self. So you got to know who you are, knowing who you are in the Lord. Okay. Leo, baby, period. Team Leo, happy birthday to all. I said, happy birthday to my Sagittarius people. Shout out happy birthday to my ex-husband. I don't even talk to him, child, but today my baby, two of my children's father, today is his birthday. So happy birthday to you, baby daddy. Knowing who you are, right? You have to be strong in your identity and who you are. I feel like many of you have kind of overcome this. Didn't we talk about imposter syndrome the other day? Hey, Mrs. Sip, come on, Sip. What y'all doing in the Sip, child? Good morning, Keisha. Good morning. Let's see what else, y'all. For some of y'all, the Lord is highlighting what's disturbing your spirituals. Okay, you just got to pay attention. Or to do it. Here we go. 1356. This is Hebrews 13, 5 and 6. I will never fail you. I will never abandon you. So we can say with confidence, the Lord is my helper. Drop that in the chat. I got help. That's that 101 of y'all. I'm telling you, y'all seen how them cats was up there fighting for something, not a cat fight. So y'all see how them cats or whatever was, the cat was up there fighting. I heard the cat. I don't know what he was fighting. But do you realize, come on, God, you got help. This is my, and y'all know the sun card is my mama, okay? Numero uno, spirit guide. So think it not strange that your angels are showing up for you, helping you. This card speaks to a ditch, a cistern. This is like this, the enemy thinking that he was finna get you in some way. Good morning, Aisha. But this is your spirit names showing up, letting everybody know. Let me tell y'all, look, I told my mama, leave them folks alone. Mama. Now, this was funny. I'm going to tell y'all this because this really happened this morning. So I was laying in the bed this morning and I was having a weird dream, right? And so I woke up and I was laying in the bed and I said out loud to my mama, I was like, Mama, leave them folks alone, because girl, who you was messing with? In the spirituals, child, I was dreaming. That's what the hell, that's the help, child. Y'all better, you better know you got support. So in whatever this vision, dream, whatever it was this morning, child, I seen my mama. She was in there messing with folks' stuff. She was pushing stuff over. She was just doing stuff to mess with these people. But it was like she was doing it because the people were trying to bully me, right? And so I told my mama, I was like, Mama, I was like, leave them folks alone. You gonna have them folks thinking they crazy. This really happened this morning, me not thinking nothing about it. But this really happened this morning. And so for some of you, it's like your spirit name's gonna show up and let somebody know, like, you got help for real. Like, the Lord ain't got you out here battling by yourself. You're always surrounded and you're always protected. You got angels on your side. Come on, angels. So just know that, like, whatever the enemy, whatever trap this was, that whatever ditch, you better dig too. Whatever the enemy thought was gonna work, that plan is going to get waylaid in some way. It ain't gonna work. Okay. What else, Lord? Archangel Sandalphon. This is the brother to Archangel Metatron. Pause. Some of y'all finna be seeing so clearly. Can we talk about, y'all, I got new glasses, right? And that's why I got my glasses on and I can actually see y'all comments. Don't be judging me. But they're progressives. Y'all, I'm trying. I'm trying because I'm not used to it. And so for some of y'all, the Lord just said, you seeing clearly now, huh? So for some of you, you're going to be seeing something very clearly, but it's almost like you working up to, it's like working up to it, or I don't know, maybe there's getting ready to be some clarity on something that maybe was bringing some confusion, but it may take you a minute to be like, oh, okay, to really get the understanding of it. I don't know. That's a side note. But anyway, messenger between people and the divine, grounding stability, collects our prayers and wishes and delivers them to God. I told y'all, oh my gosh, y'all. Didn't I say go back to your journal and check Mark? What was the date that I said, y'all? March 31st, 2024. Something's percolating. So go back in your journals. I'm going to look it up. Go back in your journals, okay, and see. There may be something important. March 21st, 2024. This is something you've been praying for. So just get ready, because God is getting ready to deliver on this. What else, Lord? What time is it? 5:22. We making good time. Once human as the prophet Elijah. Okay. Y'all know, I think I resonate with Elijah. I really do. I don't know why, but I really resonate with Elijah and his story in the Bible. So for some of you, this is, some prophecy, some prayer that is getting ready to manifest in your life. Let's see what else. Child, the Lord always doing. Y'all, I'm finna put it back, because there's no freaking way. It was finna cuss. It was the cuss word. Insert expletive. Y'all. Can I just tell y'all how much I have shuffled these cards? Can I tell y'all that I cannot make this up? If this card I'm taking it out. I'm finna take it out, because y'all, I cannot take it. We keep on getting this card. There is no freaking way, y'all. There's no way A Star Is Born. I'm over it, cause listen, uno momento. I think we get it. Now let me show y'all. I'm gonna take y'all with me, because I want y'all to see that I can't make this up, y'all. So we get A Star Is Born. Now look at what card then fell on the ground. Can y'all see? The signs are everywhere. You just can't make this up, y'all. Now, I didn't even see when this card came out, okay? But for some of you, the Lord is going to give you a sign, okay? Oh my gosh, that you're putting the pieces together. The puzzle from signs you are getting, okay? You're putting together pieces of the puzzle from the signs you're getting. Pay attention to the coincidences you are experiencing. So for some of you, the signs are everywhere, and Lord is going to continue to show you the signs. Child, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I got to be missing something. I know the energy ain't shifted yet, but y'all what is it? Star power. Come on, there's a sign. I don't know. Wishing on a star. I just heard wishing on a star. Is that a song? Anyway, I'm back. One more. I can't make this up. Like, I just can't. Child, I don't know how else to shuffle the cards, y'all. But somebody's star, recognition, whoever this person is. What you mean? For some of you, ooh, well, that's beautiful. Now, this ain't everybody's message, so take it how it resonates in your spirituals, right? For some of you, whoever this person is, this mentor, this power player, they may be a celebrity of some sort. Anyway, take that how it resonates in your spirituals. Maybe that's something that you're striving for, right? Because the star card is like striving for something. So it's like whoever this person is, there's a person of significance, and the Lord is going to keep showing you like over and over that you're not crazy about this, but it has to happen at the right time. This is someone powerful. This is someone with influence. I don't know. Because I don't know what everybody trying to do, but this is just knowing like there may be someone, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a man. This could be a man or a woman, but this is giving Aries energy. So this is like a boss, someone, and this could be you bossing up as well, but somebody's finna get ready to get some supernatural help. This is something the Lord is positioning you for, to receive this help. But again, you having to be confident in your identity before this person could show up. I feel like, come on, God, I feel like they're right around you. For whoever this is, some kind of way, they're right around you. Maybe they're still invisible in some way, or maybe for some of you, this is something unexpected. Like you don't really see this coming, but the way this man is staring so intently on this card, y'all, if you can see this. It's like he's staring. So somebody has their eye on you. Let's say you're in a job, right? This could be like your boss paying attention to your work and kind of seeing, just checking you out. He like somebody paying attention to you and you don't even know it, but they got their eyes on you for real. So just know, like, keep showing up, doing your best work, being your best self, because someone is definitely taking notice of you. And again, the sun is powerful, y'all. This is someone, come on, God, this is someone who is like light energy. This is someone, I just heard clairvoyant. Come on, clairvoyant. This is someone, which part? For whoever, most powerful people, most influential people, y'all, they're very intuitive. Most extremely successful people, they're very intuitive. They could be prophets, seers, psychics, whatever you want to call them. I don't have nothing to do with that, but there's somebody. And they're powerful. We talked about leadership the other day. Definitely that. Aries energy doesn't have to be an Aries, but this is someone who's just a boss, a leader. We talk a mentor, someone who's going to be able to help guide you in some sort of way. Anyway, we receive it. Okay, we receive it. So let's see what else is coming in, child. We finna be done with this message. We have the 8 of Cups. Didn't I tell y'all the separation from something was necessary? Walking away, the end of a cycle, because this feels like a cycle that is completing. I don't know. This is the 8 is the step before the 9, y'all. The 8 is the step before the 9. So for some of you, you're getting ready to walk a whole new road, but you're going to have to turn your back on some folks. You're going to have to move away from some folks. This is a card of elevation. So the Lord, he's not trying to keep you in the same place. I'm finna pull one more card and we finna be done because I got to get ready for work. Okay, manifestation is coming through on this. So endings and beginnings. 33. Okay, spirituality, passing on your knowledge, receiving messages from the divine. That came up twice. So we receive it because that came up with it. This is angels, y'all. Your angels. Didn't I say you got angelic help? Something's getting ready to show up in your life. Pay attention to what you're receiving. Pay attention to what the Lord is telling you, what he's showing you, the signs that you're receiving. I think we should be, at this point, we should be past the point of doubting, when God is speaking to us. And yes, it's something that you have to learn. You have to know and spend time with the Lord to know when the Lord is speaking to you. The Son being your spirit, right? And so this is, of course, being filled with the Holy Spirit, but this is you understanding where your spirit is trying to lead and guide and direct you and, helping you to move and be navigated into the things that are going to help you prosper and be successful in this next season. So pay attention to what you're receiving because you ain't crazy. It's just now the pieces are starting to come together, which I mean by the end of the year. Some of you, this could be happening as soon as the end of the year. Thank you so much for the follow, dearest one. Some of you, this is like a significant change that could be happening within the next 30 days or so, right? 33 days. Come on, 33 within the next 33 days. So just pay attention. Keep showing up. Keep doing the work. Yeah, even when you don't feel like doing it, y'all, keep showing up. It was me having that talk with the Lord today. Thank you for the gifts, dearest one. And I was just like, man, I can do this. Like, I can do this. I can't do this at 8 p.m. at night. Cause child, I be tired. Monday through Friday, baby, that wasn't working out on no level. But I was able to show up today. So keep showing up, right? Keep showing up. Remember, we have to recommit, right? And so thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you, dearest one. I'm so truly grateful. That's it, y'all. That's all I got. It's time to go be great and amazing. Do great and amazing things. Y'all, thank you so much for the likes, the shares, the comments, the subscribes, the love, the energy. Tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. Central Standard Time. 5 a.m. Central Standard Time. I figured if I can get to the gym. This morning I was really up about 3:30 and I couldn't go back to sleep. But I was at the gym by 4. I was on the treadmill until 4:35. And y'all, I was back at the house maybe about 4:40 because I had 2 songs that came on. And honey, I had to hear them songs because them some of my gym songs. But I was back to the house by 4:45. So And then I was able to come on here this morning. So, OMG. So now, guess what? I got to go make my day. I got to go do my 12 hours. I got to go to work and be a blessing. Lord, may you bless the work of our hands on this day, okay? That's it. That's all I got. Y'all, hydrate your soul. Drink your water. Say your gratitude. Have a fantastic and an amazing day in purpose, on purpose. And I will see y'all in the morning. Turn your notifications on so you're notified anytime I go live or post a video. And I will see y'all in the morning. I love y'all in real life. Go out there and be a blessing to somebody today. Okay, love y'all. Bye, y'all.